Hello, everyone, and welcome to OCA Media's coverage of Oregon Panthers boys hockey. My name is Zach Seeloff. Great to be back with you. I was here for the Panthers home opener with my partner, Dan Graychuk. Unfortunately for us, but very fortunately for Dan, he's turning 51 today, and he is enjoying a fancy dinner out. Dan, I hope you're having a great day. So it'll just be me bringing you through as the Panthers take on Sun Prairie United. For those of you from the area who maybe haven't followed high school expansions over the years, Sun Prairie recently split their school district into two schools, Sun Prairie East and West, and so that's why they have a co-op hockey team now. The boys from both of those high schools joining forces to form the Sun Prairie United. They're 3-0, taking on a 4-0 Oregon Panthers team. Non-conference action, but teams that are very familiar with each other, both based locally here in Dane County. And we should have an exciting one for you. The Panthers' high-flying offense so far. They have won in order 5-3, 6-1, 11-1, and 6-3. Phenomenal showing so far for Oregon. Sun Prairie 3-0. They've given up only one goal all season, but have only scored 7 themselves. We'll tell you more about it as we get underway. Sun Prairie controls the initial face-off, but in neutral ice, the Panthers pick it back up, and we are going here at the Oregon Ice Arena. 17 minutes per period here in the high school game. And after the first 15 seconds, the puck in the Sun Prairie offensive zone. Tracking it down is Easton Lindert for Oregon. And he'll push it a little deeper down beneath the end line. Shrevin tries to rip it back around to the point. Tipped there nicely, and now a 2-on-1 break if Sun Prairie can hurry. The United gain the zone onside. Nice job to swat that puck away by Jack Klun, starting defenseman for the Panthers. Shrevin up to the point, but Sun Prairie holds it there. Contact, and Sun Prairie pushes it back down beneath the net with 16:20 to play in a scoreless first period. Panthers look to move it out of the zone, and we'll see what they can do here. Line change for both teams as the puck comes into neutral ice. Panthers control it there. It's Brock Buskogger moving it across. Back to him with an even 16 minutes to go in the first period. Pass a bit long, the hand up for icing, and that will be the call. So we'll get our first stop of the clock here with 15:54 to go. Scoreless here at Oregon. Panthers get a second line out there. Ready to get things underway once again, near side of the Panthers zone as we get started. Puck drops and we're in play once again. Panthers skating, they've got a nice bit of space, and here's Andrew Jakey. Takes a shove as he jumps it into the Sun Prairie zone. Back behind the net, United control it there. Panthers put the pressure on though. Adding is Ethan Dish along with Jakey. Loose puck in front of the net, up towards the point. Panthers have it there. Down low, a little bit past Dish and underneath. 15:30 to go as Sun Prairie tries to get it out of their zone. Shipped along, there's Jakey, back up to the point. Held there by Buskogger. Buskogger, a little wrist shot. And nicely gloved and held by Easton Lemke. Rare thing to see in the hockey game is the goalie wearing the C. It tells you what kind of confidence they have in him. Lemke, over 3 games, has given up only 1 goal. He shows why there, flashes the leather for his first save of the game. 15:20 to play here as we get underway once again. Face-off is won by Sun Prairie. They control, and they'll get ready to go. Panthers jump it in high over the net and off the glass. Trying to chip it along on that far wall. Little contact, but the Panthers control it again. Whiff over the top. Boy, they had a good look there in the person of Easton Lindert, but he can't quite get the shot to go. Panthers, though, still have that puck. Looking for a pass inside was Dawson Peterson. Curls around and up to the point. Klun all the way across. From the point, a shot pass does not get through traffic. Second shot from a low angle is turned away by Lemke. Stepping up is Klun. He swings over the top, and nearly stripping it away on a breakaway was Nico Vilwalk for Sun Prairie. As it is, the Panthers will dump and get a full line change. Sun Prairie now does try for the headman pass. Nothing doing there. Buskogger gets in the way, takes it right in to the Sun Prairie zone. 14:20 to go in the scoreless first period. The United have it, looking to get it out of their defensive zone. They do send it into center ice, but there's George Karasek for Oregon. He's going to carry this one in. Karasek around one man, drops it off. A shot from the top of the circle is easy, steered away. Karasek now back down once more. This time it's Jakey. Pushes it further for Yachman. Back towards Jakey in the slot, but it's the United that come up with it there. Loose puck. Jakey tries to get in. He's shouldered to the ground. Quick save. Second shot off the side of the cage. Lemke with active leg pads today. Makes a good save, and the second shot misses the target. At the point, big collisions, and now we've got a one-on-one coming. They'll just send that one in lightly. Easily sent off by Keaton Walker, the junior goaltender for Oregon. Oregon with 3 goaltenders, and this is Keaton Walker's first varsity game action. Gets his first save there. Nice job to pick it up. Jakey, a shot. Oh, man, just off the glove. Lemke not able to control it, but does get enough of it to steer it away from the net. 13:23 to go, and here comes Evan Voss for Sun Prairie. Sends it across to the slot, swing over the top and miss. The intervention of Logan Leatherberry prevents a better shot there. Here's James Shreven for Oregon the other way. Shreven knocked off the puck. Sun Prairie trying to skate it around the opposite side. Panthers hold it in, and dumped to the ice was number 10, Dawson Peterson. Up the near side, there's Shreven once more. Puck pops up along those dasher boards. Now Shreven at the faceoff dot. Loses control of it. Sun Prairie will whip it down, and that should go for icing. The hand is up, and icing is the call. So at 12:47 to play, still scoreless. Panthers have a bit better of it in terms of the offensive time of possession. They've had a couple of decent scoring chances. Sun Prairie's defense much more stingy than some of the other teams Oregon has faced this season. Faceoff is controlled by Sun Prairie. Trying to get it up that left wing side. They'll settle to just dump this one in. And in fact, they dumped it from behind the red line, so that is an icing call. And with just 12:40 to go, we'll take it all the way back into the Sun Prairie United zone. Couple of icings here for Sun Prairie, representing, I think, some tired legs, as the Oregon has spent quite a lot of time in the Sun Prairie zone. Face-off that time is won by Oregon. Peterson beneath the net. Looking up at the point, now goes center point. Rip from the center point, deflected down by the Panthers. They nearly got that one in. It was Easton Lindard in front of the cage, but sent it just a bit wide. Up towards Leatherberry. Back to Lindard at the top of the circle. Spins it around for Leatherberry at the point once more, and down beneath the net that time for Dawson Peterson. Loose puck. Leatherberry, or excuse me, it's Easton Lindard, and he'll have to skate that one out and neutralize. Panthers will check it up. Klun's got it, working his way through the center. Pass towards Shreven is off target. He retreats to pick it up at his own blue line. Sun Prairie finds the loose puck. Now they've got a bit of numbers as they come in. A nice move around traffic. Shot is wide right through the middle of the crease by the alternate captain, Otto Meyer. Puck on the wall, Panthers have it there. Off of a skate, but played forward with a skate. Nice move by Ethan Dish to keep that one moving in the right direction, but it is turned around once more by Nico Volway. Cross-ice pass broken up by the Panthers. Wind and a slapper is kicked away by Keaton Walker, the goaltender for Oregon. Pass through center goes nowhere except all the way to the far wall. Sun Prairie trying to get one moving. The loose puck is gathered by Jakey, and now here comes Jakey 2-on-2. Moves around one man to the hash mark. Shot and a score. Andrew Jakey. We saw him in the first game that we did for these Panthers. He had a hat trick that day, and he shows why their speed and an absolutely killer shot. And with 11:22 to play in this first period, the Panthers strike first. They're up 1-0, thanks to the goal from Andrew Jakey. Let's get the call here. Jack Klun gets the assist, Andrew Jakey gets the goal, and the Panthers are on top here, starting us at 11:06. I do apologize, folks. I'm trying to get the hang of the manual timing system here. Try and get it a little bit better for you. Face off far side of the Sun Prairie zone. And the United pick that one up and send it out. Immediately, though, George Karasek sends it back down deep. Held by the goaltender, Easton Lemke. Sun Prairie United work it on their near wall. Panthers trying to dig it into center. It's James Shreven poking at it there. Shreven had an incredible game that first night as well. 2 assists and a goal to his name. So far this season, Shreven 4 goals, 8 assists, 12 points on the season for the Panthers. Jakey 12 goals, 3 assists, make it 13 now. 16 points for these Oregon folks. 10:27 to go in the first. Still 1-0 Panthers thanks to the Andrew Jakey goal with the assist from Jack Klun. At the point, a shot comes in. They want the deflection. Positioned on the back door there was Evan Voss, and now we have a delayed penalty coming. This one's going to go against Oregon for holding. Guilty is George Karasek, and so that will be a power play for Sun Prairie, with just 10:15 to go in this first period. So at 6:45 in the first period, 2 minutes for holding goes against George Karasek, and it's a power play for Sun Prairie United. Face-off, won by the Panthers, control it in their own zone, trying to dig it off the skates of the linesman there. Sun Prairie able to grab it at the point, put it back down into the corner. Back to the point once more. They're able to hold the blue line, but only just a tap is swinging around is Shreven trying to get that one. Sun Prairie collides with one another, two players running into each other, and the Panthers are able to get the easy clear. Minute 38 to go on the power play. 9:50 to go in the first period. Panthers up 1-0, but they're trying to kill off this penalty, a 2-minute holding penalty against George Karasek. Working his way through traffic was Nico Vilwick. He lost his edge, and the puck now in the corner as both the Panthers and the Sun Prairie United folks battle for it. Shreven comes up with it, up the wall, but it's going to be held that time by Vilwick. Try to work it into center. Shreven able to one-hand tap it out into center ice, where it's gathered by Joe Seidel. He dumps this one in. It's going to come all the way around the corner. Vilwick streaking for it. He loses an edge once again. At the blue line, not able to grab it is Sun Prairie, and the Panthers will wisely dump and get some new penalty killers out there. 9:03 to go in the first period. 45 seconds left on the Sun Prairie power play. George Karasek in the box, and that's an icing against Sun Prairie. Boy, those are tough when you're on the power play to take an icing penalty. It gives the penalty killers both a nice face-off, but also a chance to rest and recover a little bit of their energy. But with 42 seconds to go on the power play and 8:57 to go in the period, face-off in the Sun Prairie zone. The United do grab it cleanly, send it up that far side wall. Can't get it past the aggressive forecheck of Oregon, and then the intended pass through center ice goes wide. Logan Leatherberry shotguns one out in front of the penalty bench for Oregon and all the way down to Easton Lemke, the goaltender for Sun Prairie. 20 seconds left on the power play. Panthers up 1-0 thanks to the Andrew Jakey goal. Cross ice pass, and this will be their last rush up the ice on this power play, and they are offsides. Evan Voss kind of bent his knees, tried to slow up just a little bit, but crossed the blue line before the puck. And so we will have a neutral ice face-off with just 12 seconds left on the power play. Near side here, just outside of the Oregon zone. In the dot for the Panthers is Isaac Rotier. Puck is pushed further down into neutral ice with 7 seconds left to go on the power play. Sun Prairie tries the one-touch. Nothing doing there. It comes all the way down instead to Easton Lindert. Here's Andrew Jakey as the penalty expires and both teams are full strength. Jakey sends it through center. The shot is just wide. Isaac Rotier got a chance at it. Couldn't put a lot on it. 8:05 to go in the first period. Still 1-0 Panthers. Sun Prairie desperate to get this one clear and generate a little bit of offense. They were not able to get anything out of that power play. Panthers push it back down low. Rotier hassling on the forecheck. He's got the puck now, wants to send it into center. Sun Prairie skates it away. George Karasek, who was whistled for that penalty, sends a hard shot in from the point, easily gloved by Easton Lemke of Sun Prairie. Face off near side of the Sun Prairie zone. James Shreven will take it for the Panthers. Sun Prairie wins it, works back behind their own cage. Now up the near wall as they get a little bit of space, picking up speed. Nice job to swat that one back by Jack Klun. Does not allow Sun Prairie to get a clean exit. The United tap it forward. Shreven on the attack. Here he comes. We've seen Shreven make magic. Loses the puck into the center, but the Panthers control. Backhanded flip goes wide off the stick of Andrew Yachman. 7:15 to play in the first period. 1-0 Panthers. They find the open man at the point. Takes the shot, does not get through traffic. That was a nice body block by Otto Meyer, the alternate captain. And it'll be frozen down as it works its way toward the goalie, Easton Lemke. Every time it seems like Sun Prairie has a clean breakout going, either we get an errant pass or we get an aggressive stick from Oregon. Their forecheck and their work in the neutral zone has been outstanding, and it has prevented Sun Prairie from generating any decent scoring opportunities. They have the puck now. They've got some numbers. Can they move it forward? And there again, a pass that goes just a little bit long, and Jack Klun's going to have a chance to get after this one, and he won't even need to. It went so long that it ended up as an icing with 6:55 to go, and we will head back to the Sun Prairie zone. Watching the United skate, they have a lot of very good skaters. They're clean on their edges. They move well on the ice. What they need to do is clean up that passing. It's just a little bit off target, and it's really costing them when they try and break out of the zone. Face-off taken by Isaac Rotier for the Panthers. He'll take on Joey Tamboli of the United. And Tamboli's sent out of the dot. It'll be Caden Knutson instead. Rotier gets it forward to Jakey. A backhand shot easily sticked away by the goaltender Lemke. Jakey again, face-off dot. That shot goes wide. He has such a quick release, but not able to put that one on the net. The United high off the glass, coming down into Oregon territory. Pushing, working for it. No ice the call. A great effort by Brady Pruitt of Sun Prairie to keep that one in the Panthers zone. Battle along the far wall with 6:29 to play. 1-0 Oregon thanks to an Andrew Jakey goal, assisted by Jack Klun. Sun Prairie wants it into the middle, nothing doing, and now Jakey has it. He's got one man to beat. Taps it forward, and he wants that foot race. Jakey carrying it. Face-off dot, shot and a save. Easton Lemke with a perfect position. There are not many skaters that Oregon is going to face that can keep up with Andrew Jakey when he's got a head of steam. You see it working for him there. Give a good credit to Easton Lemke for taking away the angle and blocking that shot. With 6:13 to go, we'll get a face-off near side of the Sun Prairie zone. It'll be Easton Lindert for Oregon. It's in the linesman's skates, now works its way to the wall. Lindert with a nice one-hand touch. Tries to stop up, gets shoved against the glass. Shrevin back towards Lindert beneath the net. Face-off dot for Karasek. High slot, deflected, oh man, and nearly kicked back towards the net that time by Joe Seidel of Sun Prairie. Able to get away with that one. Hustling forward is Otto Meyer. He's intercepted by Karasek. Push forward off the stick of Will Nelson for Sun Prairie. Karasek again towards Shrevin in front of the penalty bench. Shrevin along with Lindert. He's chopped down, but Lindert's got it top of the circle. His shot deflected away, broken up by Joe Seidel. Shrevin to the near corner. Stick lift, and he works it beneath the net. Tap into center. There's, oh my goodness, there is Lindert, but a quick pad save from Lemke. Angled pass moves it forward to Jack Leroux. That one's going to come all the way to Keaton Walker, who wisely covers it up as Sun Prairie was charging forward. We'll get 5 new skaters for Oregon, and with 5:22 to go in the first period, Panthers will have a face-off in their own defensive zone. 1-0 Panthers thanks to the Andrew Jakey goal. And it's been all Oregon offensively, at least in this first period. And we're going to send out of the net Evan Voss. And out of the circle, excuse me, it'll be Brady Pruitt to take it there. Panthers behind their own net. Excellent one-touch pass, and now coming forward, here's Andrew Jakey. Jakey tries to get a little too fancy. A quick shot from the top of the circle is held, and that time by Easton Lemke. An excellent job by Logan Leatherberry to rip one there with 5:06 to play in this first period. Now in the faceoff dot, Isaac Rotier for Oregon. Faceoff won by Sun Prairie. Back behind their own net, it'll be carried by Colton Sherritt. That one's got a little bit too much on it. Leatherberry tries to kick it forward. It's knocked back into the Panthers' defensive zone for Jack Klun. Here's Jakey, right wing. Sends in a little shot, wide of the cage, up towards the point. Panthers want to hold it there. They do. It's Ethan Dish. But the angled pass comes back out of the zone. Panthers looking to get in. They're still offsides. Have to check up here as Sun Prairie looks to break things out. Sun Prairie on the rush, got a little bit of speed. Myler Bond, good stop up at the outer hash marks. A rising shot, bangs off a couple of bodies and ends up at the near wall. 4:26 to go, the Panthers have it. Jakey with a one-touch towards Easton Lindert. Panthers still fighting for it, it's Karasek that's got it. One touch towards Jakey, sliding in at just the right moment with Sun Prairie. Outside for Lindert, now Jakey left wing. Got a little bit of speed, got one man to beat, trying to fight his way in. Backhand shot off the side of the cage as he gets ridden into the boards, and we have a cover from Lemke. So, folks, big thanks to the Oregon Panthers hockey team and also their hockey managers letting me know that Nicholas Couillard, not Keaton Walker, is in net. Keaton Walker was announced as the starter, and I did not update myself. We looked over the staffing on the ice, so Couillard has things in hand in the net. Backhand pass from Shreven off the faceoff, works to Lindard beneath the net. Pass across for Sun Prairie, angled away and held by Oregon. Excellent job to get in the middle of that one. That time it was Bode Rosel. But the puck is picked up by Leatherberry for Oregon, and now Shreven on the far side. Good step by Shreven, good stick from Sun Prairie, but Oregon ends up with it. Here's Shreven, he's got a couple men with him. He takes the quick shot, it's wide on the right side with 3:29 to play. Still 1-0 Panthers here in this first period. All the way across the ice, Leatherberry winds, drives, deflects, and it's loose on the rebound, right back to Leatherberry's attempted clear. Shot does not get through traffic that time at the feet, whipped around by the Panthers, but the shot does not go. Loose into center ice with 3:09 to play. Logan Leatherberry had a couple of good ones broken up. A wide shot, and it'll be covered by Lemke. Panthers buzzing a little bit there. Logan Leatherberry got a couple of nice rips in, but none of them made their way to the goalie. And it stays 1-0. Easton Lemke playing well. The defense of Sun Prairie also playing well in front of him. 3:02 to go in the first period. 1-0 Panthers as Isaac Rotier steps into the faceoff dot to take on Will Nelson. Sun Prairie United in position. Nelson slides in, and they send him out. Referees don't like the hold-up, I guess, and it'll be the alternate captain, Otto Meyer, on the faceoff dot. Now to the point. Quick shot and easily blocked away. Jakey fired that one in. Lemke delivered the save. Up the near wall for Sun Prairie. Poked along on the skate blade. Karasek sends it down, but it will be held by Colton Scherer. Intercepted by Karasek in neutral ice. Dumps it in. Panthers onside as they try and get the entry here. Fired all the way down, and that one will go for icing with 2:34 to go. We'll head back to the Sun Prairie United zone. Sun Prairie continuing to struggle with the breakouts. Their defense has actually been quite effective, but they just cannot get a good rush up the ice, and that means that Oregon is absolutely living in their zone. Face off in the far side of that zone. Up towards the point. Quick shot from the Panthers, takes the glass very high and heads to the near wall. Big shoulder check that time delivered by Will Nelson. Oh, and Jakey with a chance, and he pushes that one wide, rolled off the toe on him, and misses the cage to the right. Sun Prairie now on the rush, looking to break this one out. Backhand pass trying to headman for Will Nelson. Instead it'll be Karasek of the Panthers that has it. Deflects in front towards Couillard. He's able to stop it up. That shot rims all the way around, rolling on top of the dasher board before it catches a stanchion. Andrew Jakey nearly able to grab one and sort of steal an opportunity. As it is, though, the Panthers do have it, it's Buskogger. Sends it lightly towards Lemke, and he's just going to cover that one up as Ethan Dish was charging ahead. 1:51 to play in the first period. The Andrew Jakey goal, the difference in this game, the Panthers up 1-0. Face-off taken by Sun Prairie. They control in their own zone. Working to get around the corner behind the net. Nothing doing there. Panthers have it. Tap towards center, but Dish can't get it all the way through. Now to the faceoff dot. Jack Klun, a great blocker save from Lemke. That was headed right for the corner of the net. Big hit from behind on Shreven. Sun Prairie can't send it through the zone, but they do gather up the loose puck, and now it's Tamboli. Tamboli taps it toward the net. Couillard lets it go all the way to the corner where Shreven is there for Oregon. What a move by Shreven, the around the world and the tap along the boards to get it into neutral ice with 1:18 to play. Loose puck skittering back into the United's territory. Stop up behind the net, try the right wing side. Loose puck for Shreven. He's got it once more to the top of the circle. He's around one man, but the loose puck there is taken by Brady Pruitt of Sun Prairie. Panthers again. In the corner, nothing to do except send it down low. Ethan Dish is there. Dawson Peterson and Karasek up along the near side. Peterson angled off it, and here comes a 2-on-2 for Sun Prairie. Karasek with a great back check, and what a swat that time by Buskogger. to break up the scoring opportunity with 38 seconds to play. Double crunch, and we've got a delayed penalty coming. This is going to go against Oregon. And checking from behind, a rarely assessed penalty at the professional level, but at the high school level you do see it, and so checking from behind is the penalty against Brock Buskager. He'll head to the penalty bench for 2 minutes, and with 35 seconds to go, the Panthers have another penalty to kill off, getting some encouragement from the senior Logan Leatherberry as junior Brock Buskager heads to the box. A little discussion here with the referee and head coach Larry Clements. Oh. This is a 5-minute major penalty, and they're going to send someone else in. I wonder if this is 5 in a game. Or maybe 5 and 10. Maybe they gave him a major and a misconduct. The PA did not announce that, but the fact that they've sent a second person in there makes me wonder if that's the case. At any rate, 27 seconds to go on the power play for the next 5 minutes. Regardless of how many goals they score at Sun Prairie, they have a chance for deflection there, but it does not go. 19 seconds to go in this first period. Sun Prairie on the power play, but here comes Andrew Jakey one-on-one with a shorthanded chance. Jakey, what a job by Joe Seidel to refuse to allow him to take a shorthanded scoring opportunity. At the point, Jack Klun tries a shot. No good. 4 seconds to go, and this should end the period. Attempting a shot, easily sticked away. And that is how the first period comes to a close. So, an exciting period of hockey, a period that was almost entirely dominated by the Oregon Panthers, but 2 penalties against them. They killed off the first very easily. The second, though, they're going to have to deal with for 4 minutes and 24 seconds when we come back in the second period. It is 1-0 Panthers thanks to the Andrew Jakey goal, assisted by Jack Klun. That goal came at 5:38 in the first period. And if you're Sun Prairie, you've got to feel like you're not doing enough to get the puck out of your zone, but you've also got to feel like your defense has played a tremendous game. Defense has been outstanding for Sun Prairie. The fact that it's only 1-0 is pretty impressive. Folks, thanks so much for joining us here on OCA Media, Oregon's cable access. We appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. And we are going to be back in just a little bit. Stay tuned. It's Panthers 1, Sun Prairie 0 after 1 period here in Oregon. You're listening to OCA Media Sports. All right, folks, welcome back. Zach Seeloff with you on OCA Media. We are underway here in the second period. For those of you who are just joining us, the Panthers took a major penalty with just 35 seconds to go in the first period. It was Brock Buskager called for checking from behind, and so it will be a power play for the next 4 minutes, and unfortunately the penalty clock is not running. But 4 minutes and 24 from the start of the period, so at 12:36, the Panthers will be back to even strength, and that is regardless of how many goals Sun Prairie is able to score. This puck forced out of play, and we'll get a stoppage there. Hopefully the scorekeepers are able to determine the issue there. Panthers will get a line change to start things off. Oregon up 1-0 thanks to the Andrew Jakey goal. That came at 5:38 in the first period, assisted by Jack Klun. Jakey's had a couple other nice opportunities in this game. A lot of different players have had scoring opportunities for the Panthers, but a very defensive mindset on the part of Sun Prairie has kept them out of the net, along with their goaltender, Easton Lemke. Referees discussing now with the scorers table, trying to get that penalty clock updated properly so that we know when to release the Panthers from captivity. As I said in the first period, they sent a second player over there to serve with Buskager, which makes me think that they gave Buskager both a 5-minute major and a 10-minute misconduct. I'm not sure that that's the case, though. We did not get that announcement from the PA announcer, so we'll see what happens when that penalty does expire. 3:38 to go on the power play for Sun Prairie. They take a quick shot, and it takes the iron. They beat Nick Couliard to the post, but they were just off target. Panthers do finally jam it into neutral ice. Offsides warning against Sun Prairie as they gather it back up in the center. 15:59 to play in the first period, in the second period. Still 1-0 Panthers as they look to kill off this major penalty against Brock Buskager for checking from behind. Working it through traffic, Colton Scherer moves it ahead, and here comes Sun Prairie along the left wing side. Great active stick by Jack Klun. Klun had that assist, but the good look for Sun Prairie. The rip from Colton Scherer is blocked by Oregon right in the high slot. Panthers are able to get it out of the zone. They'll force Sun Prairie to check up. 2:56 to go on the power play. 15:30 to go in the second period. All the way deep in their own zone. Sun Prairie bringing it forward. It's Caden Knudsen. Through center, hassled by the sticks of Oregon. The loose puck is taken in that time by Colton Scherer, who is offsides. Great work in the middle that time by James Shreven. Shreven got to be, if he's not the fastest guy on the ice, he's certainly the quickest. He accelerates very, very rapidly and turns direction as well as anyone I've seen. Incredibly talented player. Panthers are happy to have him out there. Jakey in the dot this time for the faceoff. Sun Prairie pushes the faceoff right into the Panther zone. Loose puck is going to come to Jakey, who is going to fling it all the way down. Big clear for Oregon. Shreven putting the pressure on as the lone attacker. Sun Prairie moves it ahead. Now here's Jakey with a one-handed slap to keep it in the Sun Prairie zone. Angled pass comes right back to the Panthers, and Leatherberry knocks it into center ice. Jakey with Shreven, and they've got a chance here. Jakey wants to get it to Shreven, but Colton Scherer of Sun Prairie will not allow him. A great move here. It's 4-on-2 for Sun Prairie, but look at the hustle of Shreven. A shot does not get through Leatherberry, who just body blocks it as though it's just taken out the mail. Shreven holds. Jakey looks to get the puck to him. Bit of a strong touch, but Shreven will have it at the outer hash marks. Tries to pass it back to himself, nothing doing. Jakey there, though, and now he's got it beneath the net. Hassled every step of the way, taps it to the point. This will be Klun, top of the circle. Snapshot is wide, and Sun Prairie now. Can't get past Shreven. Here's Shreven, top of the circle. Works around one man, but nicely broken up by Otto Meyer, the alternate captain. 1:35 to go on the power play. Oregon doing an outstanding job of killing this penalty off. They rifle another one down and get a good clear there. 14 minutes even to play in the second period. Panthers up 1-0 thanks to the first period goal by Andrew Jakey. Sun Prairie now on the outside. Gain the zone, but they're all bunched up. Nobody getting the pass to. Hassled by Jack Klun. Loose puck is going to be picked up that time by Isaac Rotier, who shotguns it off the wall and sends it down to Lemke once more. 1 minute even to go on this power play. The major penalty against Brock Buskager has been 80% killed off by these Panthers. 1 minute to go to finish the job. Shot is blocked once more. Easton Lindert doing the hard work that time of getting in the way of the shot. Loose puck in the corner. And here's the Panthers. Rotier sends it out and all the way down, as Oregon will get some new penalty killers. New power players for Sun Prairie as well. Lindert in the middle. Yachman trying to get it forward. This time back to Leatherberry. Leatherberry, hard slap shot, and we have a Panther down behind the play. Thankfully, he pops right back up. That was Ethan Dish. Looked like that one hurt him a little bit. He hops right over the bench and needs a little assistance from his teammates. Not sure exactly what happened to Dish, but they're asking for the trainer to come take a look at him, and Dish looks quite a bit worse for the wear down here. It's 5 seconds to go on the power play. Sun Prairie takes a quick shot. It again does not get through traffic, but it does work its way towards Couliard. The penalty expires. Buskogger remains on the ice, or on the box, although the Panthers will be back to full strength. And as I'm looking at Ethan Dish here, the trainer looking at him, concern is for a concussion, I'm sure. We'll let you know if we get any updates there. 12:35 to play in the second period. Jakey with the lone goal, and that is the difference in this game. 1-0 Panthers here in the second. Sun Prairie on the faceoff does control on their near side. Loose puck at the point. Shreven's going to have a chance here. If he gets it, he's got to step on one man, one other man to beat. Oh, what a shot delivered by number 36, Chase Rollins of Sun Prairie, but the loose puck works to Lindert. Backhand shot from Lindert is wide of the cage. Panthers pushing hard here now that they're back to 5-on-5. Lindert's got it again at the top of the circle. Takes the shot, it rises high and gets the glass behind the net. Leatherberry down to Shreven. Skating in to break that up was Luke Morgan of Sun Prairie. Oh, what a hit against Luke Morgan as Leatherberry guns another one in. Lindert absolutely demolished Morgan on that play. Lindert now in the corner. Lets it go to Shreven behind the net. Shreven's got it once more. Sends to the crease, and that'll be Lemke picking that one up. Players skate away. 11:43 to go in the second period. Still 1-0 Oregon. So if my math is right, Buskogger's penalty will be done at 7:36. And so whatever stoppage comes after that is when he'll be let out, assuming this was a 10-minute misconduct penalty. Face-off is won by Sun Prairie. Now they've got a chance here, got to control this and get good passes. A man falls down, and it is Otto Meyer coming forward. Meyer tries the low-angle shot, easily turned away by Couliard. Swing over the top for Oregon, but they control the puck, and here's Jakey left wing side. Jakey's around traffic. Into the slot, and what a collision right there in the slot. Here's Klun, though. Klun at the hash marks. His shot does not get through traffic. Jakey's going to skate off, and he is favoring that left wrist. As he tries to come over to the bench, he looks like he may be injured as well. Goes right to the bench as he comes off. Sun Prairie dumps that one in. They'll get a change. With 11:03 to play in this second period, still 1-0 Oregon. Both teams at full strength after the major penalty against Brock Buskogger is killed off by Oregon. Panthers into the corner, trying to break this one out. Excellent pass, finds Yachman. Yachman's around his man, and now it's a foot race to get that puck before it comes all the way down. Yachman in the corner, trying to move it to Lindert. Back to Yachman and around the horn. There's Lindert. Oh, shot! What a one-timer from Lindert on the pass from Dawson Peterston. High shot from Leatherberry at the point. Up to the point now for Karasek. He's got a little bit of a look. Wrist shot. Oh, man, it gets through the glove of Lemke, but over the crossbar only just. Was that not a goal? Peterson again from the hash marks. He is dumped as he fires and misses the cage wide on the left side. Karasek down now to Shreven. Work it to Peterson once more. Shreven to the faceoff dot. Loses control of the puck. Lindert a one-hander. There's Peterson. He tries the back door and nothing's there. Lindert couldn't get a stick on it. Shreven up at the point now. He gets shoved for his trouble, and Sun Prairie wants to drag this one out. Knudsen for Sun Prairie. Gives it across to Jordan Rose, and they are off sides. Panthers with a series of dangerous opportunities there. Lemke did not glove one cleanly, but it ended up just trickling over the top of the crossbar. The Panthers are absolutely dominating this game from an offensive standpoint, but give huge credit to the defense and goaltending of Sun Prairie that have kept them in it. They are down only a single goal with 9:52 to play in the second period. Jack Klun for Oregon, up that near side. Collision there as the puck is into neutral ice, and now it's carried by Rotier. Excellent cross-ice pass. Jakey back in the game, looking good. He gets dumped again, a late hit behind the game. Here's Klun, and he wants a light shot. He gets it, but puts it just over the corner. Lots of contact coming. This game's starting to get pretty aggressive, pretty physical out there on the ice. As Sun Prairie has the rush on the left wing side. Cross ice pass through center, doesn't make it past the Oregon defense. Panthers looking to clear it out. Sun Prairie able to hold it in. It's Joey Tamboli. Low angle shot from Tamboli is saved. A wide open net, and it's scored. Tamboli bullseyed that one off the pads of Nick Couliard. It comes loose into the middle where Brady Pruitt, number 4, the sophomore, 5 foot 10 inches, 155 pounds, is able to bury it in the empty net. And we are all square at 1. And that has got to be hard for the Panthers to accept. They have been in charge of this game. They have been very much in charge of this game. But they are all tied up at 1, thanks to the very strong defense of Sun Prairie, taking advantage of the opportunity that they have. Let's get the call. So Pruitt with the goal, Tamboli with the assist, and here's a 2-on-1 for Sun Prairie just after that. The pass is just long. The intended target, Otto Meyer, not able to get to it, and that's what we've talked about in the first period, and now in the second, the passing has not been there, and here's Shreven the other way. Shreven to the bottom of the circle. His shot is blocked, but he picks up his own rebound. Turns it back beneath the net. Skating for it there is Dawson Peterson, and now we have a whistle. I believe the net came off. That was the reason for the stoppage. So Easton Lemke, as he came off, drove the net off its moorings. So with 8:31 to go, face off in the near side of the Sun Prairie zone. Panthers on the attack. All tied up at 1. Brady Pruitt, the scorer for Sun Prairie, brings us even here in the second. Referee checking to make sure everything's set. Now we're ready to go. Lindert will take the face-off for Oregon. Puck's dropped, Sun Prairie controls. Up towards the glass, it's held by Leatherberry. Loose puck, not controlled by anybody. Sun Prairie can't get it through. Shreven at the face-off dot. Around the world, Lindert's shot deflects off a couple of bodies, doesn't get to the net. Loose puck gathered by Oregon. Here's Karasek as he switches with Lindert. Down below, Peterson into the middle. Lindert can't get the backhand shot on. Touch pass towards Shreven. It does get past. And Otto Meyer in a foot race with Karasek. Karasek will skate that one away. Meyer takes it off his stick, though, and sends it the other way. Loose puck in front. It's loose. It's still loose. Nobody's got a handle on it. Shot comes in. A nice shot blocked by Leatherberry. Still a chance for Sun Prairie here. A second shot is also blocked by Leatherberry, that time with the skates. At the point for Sun Prairie. That shot does not get through Lindert. A quick backhand attempt is no good. Panthers with 3 successive body blocks here on this possession. They're going to send one down, try to hit the net. They do not. Instead, it's icing. Not a terrible icing to take, though, if you're Oregon. Get some tired skaters off the ice and a new line in position. 7:32 to go in the second period, and we are still tied up 1-1. Sun Prairie has found a little bit of offense in this second period, putting Oregon a bit on the back foot on some of these possessions. Face-off, controlled by Oregon in their own defensive zone. Klun up the near wall. Gathered by Sun Prairie as they work it to the opposite side. Shot from the top of the circle, bangs around and ends up behind the net and now on the far wall. Sun Prairie with it again. Cross to the near point. Puck is gathered there. They attempt the deflection. It does deflect onto Couliard, who makes the pad save. Here's Jakey. Jakey's around traffic. Drops it off in traffic, but they're not able to get that one on. It was Owen Tauschik trying to handle that one. Coming around the corner is Evan Voss for Sun Prairie. Attempts to get it into the slot. Panthers are there and deny the scoring opportunity. Puck gets through the wickets of Joe Seidel and all the way back into the Sun Prairie defensive zone. Tauschik puts on pressure. The loose puck gathered by Jakey. Jakey one-on-one. Puck is pushed to the far wall. 6:37 to go in the second period. Tied up at 1 here at the Oregon Ice Arena. Panthers got their goal in the first period from Andrew Jakey. Sun Prairie got theirs here in the second from Brady Pruitt. Sun Prairie through neutral ice. A nice little touch to move it into the zone. George Karasek striding for it. Loose puck for Leatherberry. Shurevin Shot comes in, a great shot block from the Panthers. Lifting the leg and preventing that one from coming through was Andrew Yachman, and now he's got it left wing side. He takes a huge collision. His stick nearly ends up out of play. The shot is gloved by Easton Lemke. Just a big-time hit on Andrew Yachman. He nearly lost his stick over the glass. But he hangs on to things, and the Panthers will set up here for a face-off. Yachman will be the one to take the face-off against Nico Vilowick. Comes right to the net where Lemke gloves it, and will do it all again. 5:57 to go in the second period, and all tied up at 1 here at the Oregon Ice Arena. Both these teams undefeated, the Panthers 4-0, Sun Prairie 3-0. Both would like to stay that way. A couple of hands get a hold of that, but it ends up on the stick of Yachman. His shot is easily sticked away by Lemke. Up towards the point, Karasek striding for it. They managed to tap it by him. Moves it over to Leatherberry, though, and the Panthers regain possession. Leatherberry will dump. Collision in the center. And Sun Prairie looking for a breakout. Into the Oregon zone and now push deeper. Vilowick pursuing for the United. Vilowick ridden into the wall by Klund. He manages to come away with it. Face-off dot, cross-ice pass, shot from the hash marks and a save. Otto Meyer put that one on. Couillard makes the stop. 5:06 to go in this second period. Still 1-1. Sun Prairie with a little bit of zone time, something they didn't have much of in the first period, but now here's Shervin. Here's Jakey. He's got Shervin to the middle. Excellent active stick from Joe Seidel. Taps it away from Jakey. His pass, though, goes past everyone. It's going to come towards the end line, and icing will be the call. Logan Leatherberry there just kind of angling one of the Sun Prairie players, Brady Pruitt, away from it. Pruitt had the goal for Sun Prairie in the second period, assisted by Joey Tamboli. 4:45 here in the second. Still 1-1. Easton Lindert will take the face-off for Oregon, and he will take on Joey Tamboli. Panthers' Jakey has it, tries to fight it through traffic, nothing doing. There's a good pass from Sun Prairie as they enter on the left wing side. Good little give and go. He's all alone in front. What a stop from Couillard, standing tall against Evan Voss. Lindert now, left wing. Collision and the puck is loose. Panthers control, center point for Karasek. He's able to track it down at the outer hash marks. He takes the shot, and it is right into the belly of Easton Lemke, who swallows it up. Karasek was someone we talked about an awful lot last game. That is the last game that I covered, which was Panthers' first game. Very, very talented player. Activates when he needs to, but knows when he has to stay home. Lindert wins the faceoff for the Panthers. Peterson off of Lindert's leg and deflects wide to the far corner. 4:08 to play in the second. Sun Prairie controlling in their defensive zone. Puck loose in the feet. Panthers able to take advantage. Here's Jakey. Jakey's got the corner. Jakey to the faceoff dot. Bottom of the circle, score! Andrew Jakey picks up his second of the night. It's Oregon's second as well. And the Panthers regain the lead 2-1 with 3:56 to play in this second period. An even strength goal for the Panthers. Jakey, you can see him when he takes that crossover step, how fast he's going to be able to go. The Sun Prairie defender just not able to match him as he's moving backwards. Gets to the bottom of the circle and fires one bar down. Face-off won by Sun Prairie. We'll try and get the PA call for you here in just a second. So it's a carbon copy of the first goal for the Panthers. Andrew Jakey with the score, Jack Klund with the assist. And it's 2-1 Oregon here. The pass gets a little past Karasek, but also past Sun Prairie. Sliding in was Otto Meyer. Tried to stop himself and lost the edge instead. No hard feelings, I'm sure, is what was said there. And we'll take the face-off in the far side of the Sun Prairie zone with the Panthers up 2-1 with 3:29 to go in the second. Will Nelson steps up for Sun Prairie, taking on Isaac Rotier. Sun Prairie's got it. Colton Scherer's shot flutters to the corner, beneath the net. All the way back to Scherer again, from the point, well wide and far corner this time. Vilowick up to the point that time for Mon. Face-off dot shot, does not get through traffic, but it ends up at the feet of everybody in the slot where the Panthers skated out. Great job to receive that pass from behind by Ethan Dish. He's not able to take it into the zone, but just a tremendous reception on a difficult angle pass. Sun Prairie back in Oregon territory. A shot and a glove save from Nick Couillard. Couillard has looked very good in this game. The Panthers, through aggressive offense, basically kept Sun Prairie from attacking him at all in the first period. Second period, Sun Prairie's offense has been a lot stiffer, and Couillard's been much equal to the task. Panthers control, it's Jack Klun moving it forward for Lindert. Finds Shervin. Yep, Shervin tried to make one more move at the blue line, and the Panthers end up offsides. Dawson Peterson not able to hold up at the blue line, and we will take a face-off in neutral ice. 2:40 to go in the second. Panthers up 2-1 thanks to a pair of Andrew Jakey goals, one in the first, one in the second. Puck drops. Lindert sends it to the wall in front of the benches. Back towards the face-off dot, and now here comes Peterson. He'll put that one down in the corner beneath the net. There's Shervin for it. Chips it back the other way as Lindert hustles after it. Shervin again, near corner. Sun Prairie's bouncing pass goes too long, and it's picked up by Trey Zurowick. Offsides against the Panthers. I don't think they've all heard the call. There's still a delayed offsides coming. And now we'll finally get the puck out of the zone with 2:08 to go in the second. Zurowick tries a stretch pass. It's intercepted by Sun Prairie, but the loose puck for Lindert. Lindert, left wing, enters the zone, works around one man, fires through the center, can't quite find Shervin. He's not able to settle the pass down. Inside of 2 minutes as Sun Prairie attacks. Loose puck comes to Leatherberry in his own zone for Oregon. Minute 45 to go. Shervin with men with him. Right wing side. Stops up, looks for a pass. Beneath the net. Streaking is Zurowick. A shot and a save on the one-timer. Sorry, that was Jakey, not Zurowick. Number 6, not number 8. Lindert behind the net. Tries to poke it, can't get it ahead. Sun Prairie taking their time. Around traffic is Will Nelson. Nelson, a shot that's wide and ends up on the near wall. Nelson's got it at the point. Wraps it around for Vilowick. He has to retreat back as he was knocked out of the zone by Rotier. 57 seconds to go in this second period. Panthers lead 2-1 thanks to a pair of Andrew Jakey goals. Shot from Vilowick winds up over the net. Rotier now for Oregon. Pass for Jakey is too long. Nice job by Karasek to intercept with the hand. Thought it was going to be an offsides call, but the referees wave it off. 30 seconds to play as the Panthers look to clear their zone. Here's Jakey. Up towards the point, but nothing there. Save, nicely saved that time, and the Panthers will take an icing here. Everyone looked a little bit gassed. Good save by Couillard, and the Panthers elect just to clear, take the icing, get some new skaters. 19 seconds to go in the second period. We're even strength. It's 2-1 Oregon. Face-off in the near side of the Oregon zone. Brock Buskogger. Sun Prairie's got it working through the slot, nothing there. And here come the Panthers the other way, it's Andrew Yachman. Yachman tries a shot and it's blocked that time, fully blocked by Joe Seidel. Sun Prairie the other way, it's Evan Voss with 1 second to go. And that will end the period. Each team scores, which means the Panthers stay up. It's 2-1 Oregon as we head into the third and final period. Give Sun Prairie a lot of credit. They held their defensive posture. They only allowed 1 goal, and they managed to get a lot more offense. And thanks to that effort, They are still in this game, still down only one. It is 2-1 here at the Oregon Ice Arena in favor of the Panthers with 1 period left to play. Folks, OCA Media sports broadcasts like this are made possible with the generous support of our sponsors. They include the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard, and we're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. Colors of Oregon, Stoughton Health, and by your local pizza pit. Thanks for tuning in with us, folks, and there's still a period left, so do not go anywhere. You're listening to OCA Media sports coverage of Oregon Panthers boys hockey. Welcome back, everybody. Zach Seeloff here with you on OCA Media. Thanks so much for joining us to watch some Oregon Panthers boys hockey. The Panthers are up 2-1 after 2 periods. Andrew Jakey has both of those goals. Jack Clunn assisted on both. But thanks to Brady Pruitt of the Sun Prairie United, it is only a 1-goal lead for Oregon here. Oregon 4-0 coming into this game. Sun Prairie 3-0. And this is very much a Sun Prairie kind of game. That is the kind of game they wanted to play. Not high scoring, a defensive battle. The Panthers have won their 4 games in order: 5-3, 6-1, 11-1, and 6-3. Sun Prairie has only 7 goals on the season, now 8 with the one in this game, but they have only given up 1 to all 3 of their previous opponents, 1 total. Oregon's doubled that here thanks to Andrew Jakey, but it means that with only a 1-goal lead, they're going to have to work hard in this 3rd and final period to secure the victory and stay undefeated. Sun Prairie wants to improve to 4-0. Oregon wants to improve to 5-0. And these are 2 teams that both have postseason aspirations. Panthers made their first state tournament and their first state championship game last season. They would love to head back there once more. Andrew Jakey on the season now has 14 goals and 3 assists. For his career here at Oregon, 107 goals and 54 assists. Total of 161 points. Those are phenomenal numbers in the high school game. He led the team in scoring the past 2 seasons. He's had 22 playoff points in his career. He had 1 goal and 1 assist in the state tournament. He was Badger West first team. He was 2nd team All-State. And as we get started here, we'll see if they rely on him or if they can spread the love, find someone else to get some offensive work done. Puck comes all the way into the Oregon zone to get us started here in the 3rd final period. Panthers up to Shervin. He just rims it out into center ice. A long pass from Sun Prairie dumps it back down beneath the net for Buskagger. Dawson Peterson takes a big shot against the wall. The hand immediately goes up, and Peterson is down. Oh boy, Peterson absolutely railroaded there. Gets quickly back to his knees. That was a brutal hit, and this may be another major penalty. The Panthers, in the person of Brock Buskagger, took a major penalty for checking from behind. Peterson able to skate off under his own power, which is great to see. But I would not be surprised if this is a major for boarding. The referee's discussing it. Logan Leatherberry stepping over to offer his thoughts. The referee's not all that interested. With 16:31 to go in this 3rd period, the Panthers will be on a power play. The only question is for how long. That was a big hit. There was nothing but numbers showing. The puck was gone. I would not be surprised. This is a 5 and a game for checking from behind. 5-minute major and a game misconduct penalty have been assessed. And so exiting the ice for the last time tonight will be number 10, Will Nelson. He is ejected for the game misconduct, and the Panthers will be on a 5-minute power play. With 16:31 to go, an absolutely enormous opportunity to try and put this game out of reach. Just 29 seconds into the 3rd period. And a game disqualification. So not even a game misconduct, a game disqualification. So Will Nelson will be suspended for the next game thanks to that game DQ. And as Panther fans who've been watching for a few years may know, if you take 3 game DQs in one season, you will not be able to participate in the postseason. Panthers had that happen a few years ago. Under the leadership of Coach Larry Clemens, they've cleaned that up. Panthers on the power play now. They win the faceoff. Jakey, top of the circle. Nothing doing there, and he works it back to Buskagger. Jakey once more. Just playing catch with Buskagger. Now into the corner for Lindert. Nearly loses the handle on the puck. Poked off of it by Sun Prairie, and they'll send it out. Nice work by Vilwalk, one of the alternate captains, to get that clear for the United. 16 minutes even to go in this game. 4:29 to go on the power play. 5-minute major and a game disqualification assessed against number 10, Will Nelson of Sun Prairie, and the Panthers will benefit. Jakey tripped down as he goes across the blue line. Hand is up. And there is the whistle, and now the Panthers will have 2 minutes of a 5-on-3, a huge opportunity for Oregon to put a couple of insurance goals up. Guilty party that time, number 15, Myler Maughan of Sun Prairie. So with 1:13 gone in the third period, tripping the call, Panthers with a 5-on-3 advantage here. Easton Lindard in the face-off dot. It's won by Sun Prairie. They can't clear it out. Jakey, high slot, score! Oh my goodness. Just 5 seconds into the 5-on-3 power play, Andrew Jakey from the high slot just rips it to the top of the net. Another bar down score, another hat trick for Andrew Jakey, and the Panthers are up 3-1 thanks to the power play goal. Faceoff is won by the Panthers. They remain on the 5-on-4 power play. The tripping penalty is extinguished with the score of the goal, but the major penalty persists all the way through the 5 minutes. James Sherivan, hacking at that one, trying to get after the puck. Karasek can't grab it. A high clearing attempt is good for Sun Prairie. Couillard behind the net. He'll drop it off for Buskegger. Easton Lindard gets the assist. Here's Jakey again. A shot and a save. Lindard swings over the top. Karasek tries an attempt and it's no good. A backhand from Jakey is saved. Lemke with 3 quick saves in succession. The Panthers denied, but they are buzzing here on the power play. 3:22 to go on the 5-minute major penalty. 14:51 to go in this game. Panthers up 3-1. Another trip there. The hand is up. Panthers will go back to the 5-on-3. Sun Prairie will touch this one up, and we get a collision back behind the end line there, but it'll be another tripping call against Sun Prairie. And once again, the Panthers will be up 5-on-3. The referees talking about lighting up an Oregon player, though, for cross-checking, and they are gonna get number 10, Dawson Peterson, for cross-checking. That is unfortunate for Oregon. So I'm not sure if we'll play 5-on-4 or 4-on-3 here, but it's cross-checking against Oregon and tripping against Sun Prairie. So I think we are going to play 5-on-4 here, as those were coincident in terms of the timing. So the Panthers still on the power play for 2 minutes, but unfortunately not on the 5-on-3 power play as they would have been. Work the puck to the outside. Shot is trickled towards Lemke. It's still loose in the crease, and it is just skated away by Luke Morgan. The Panthers wanted to get after that one, but weren't able to get a stick in. Sun Prairie clears the puck with 14:24 to play in this game. Minute 40 on the 2 minutes penalties, and 2:44 to go on the 5-minute major. Sherivan in the corner. Looking for something from the faceoff dot, now under the net. Nothing there. Pass towards Sherivan is nicely cleared out that time by the alternate captain, Otto Meyer. Striding back is Jack Klun for Oregon. Minute 16 to go on these 2-minute penalties. In center ice, held. Panthers will drop it off and look to get set up here. Long headman pass is intercepted by Sun Prairie, sent right back towards Brock Buskegger. He'll have to gather it in his own near corner. Buskegger got players with him as he moves forward. Around one defender, into the zone, held by Sun Prairie. Evan Voss trying to skate it out. Puck trickles back towards Joey Tamboli, who dumps it in for the United. 13:19 to play, a minute 47 to go on the overall power play for Oregon. 30 seconds left on those coincident 2-minute minors. Here's Andrew Jakey. He's got the hat trick already. He's to the faceoff dot. He rips a shot that it bangs right off of Joe Seidel. Great body block there. Karasek holds it briefly for Oregon, but it is backhanded out of play by Sun Prairie, and some real frustration on the face of Joey Tamboli. Feels like he didn't get what he wanted on that one, but we will just reset. It'll be a face-off in the far side of the Sun Prairie zone. 18 seconds left on those coincident minors, minute 29 left on the 5-minute major. And Easton Lindert to take the face-off for the Panthers. Jakey to the point. The shot from Buskagger bangs around a couple of players and ends up behind the net. Sun Prairie wanted to skate it out shorthanded. They'll elect to push it further. Striding after it is Otto Meyer. Couillard out of the crease and sends it forward. Lindert takes the pass, enters the zone. Kicks it with the skate, but Sun Prairie's got it. Another clearing attempt. Now we have a whistle. We had the off-ice officials, I think, accidentally let a player out of the bench since we were playing 5-on-4. When those minor penalties ended, the players were not meant to be released from the bench until there was a stoppage. A little confusion with the off-ice officials, so the referees stopped play because we had too many skaters, but not because of anything either of the teams did, just a mistake from the off-ice officials. And so we'll face it off at center ice to get things restarted. So a minute 2 left now that both those penalties are finished. We'll continue to play 5-on-4 for a minute 2 due to the major penalty taken by Will Nelson of Sun Prairie. Panthers on the power play in their own zone. Try to cross it past. Now Jakey backhands it into Sun Prairie territory, and here's Lindert striding after it. Gets it past his man. He's got Rotier in the center if he can get it to him. Jakey beneath the net. Feeds it to Lindert. Lindert, it bangs off a skate, and he's not able to settle it down cleanly. And here come Sun Prairie. Face-off dot. Shot and a save. Couillard turns away Nico Vilwalk. He had a good look. Couillard in perfect position. 12:04 to go in the third and final period. 33 seconds left on the Panther power play. Both teams getting some substitutes in here. Now we're ready to play. Easton Lindert will take the face-off. Jack Klun's got it in the corner for Oregon. Panthers with 24 seconds left on this power play as Rotier brings it ahead. Angles it beneath the net. Sun Prairie's got it there, up towards the point. It'll be held by Leatherberry. Sun Prairie whips it into center ice. Klun gathers it. Leatherberry again. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Jakey will send it in and get a change as the penalty expires. Both teams are full strength. The Panthers get 1 goal on the major penalty thanks to a 5-on-3 advantage. Lindert can't get a shot through traffic. Works his way back to the front. Backhand attempt is covered up by Lemke. Not able to get a lot on that. Hassled by the defense of Sun Prairie every step of the way. .11:17 to play in this game. We're back at even strength after the 5-minute major penalty. Will Nelson assessed a 5-minute major and a game disqualification for checking from behind. He is out of the game. Sun Prairie had a little confusion on the subs. Now we're ready to go. Sun Prairie wins the faceoff at the point. They're able to get it through. Hand is up. A tripping penalty coming up against Oregon. Oregon gains possession, and there's the whistle. And now Sun Prairie will go on the power play as the Panthers are guilty of the trip. 11:08 to go in the game as Jack Klun heads to the box. Two minutes for tripping against Klun. Sun Prairie, chance to fight their way back in, down only 2. Andrew Jakey hat trick, all the scoring for the Panthers. At the center point, a shot does not get through. At the corner, Buskagger can't get it clear. Back towards him. Now on the wall, here's Shervin. Buskagger pushing him off the puck. Shervin has a stick lifted, but continues to fight forward with the blade of the skate. 10:46 to go in the game, minute 35 to go on the power play for Sun Prairie. Get it clear. At the point, now center point. Again, a great job by Logan Leatherberry to body block it. Shervin taps forward and now in a foot race. Shervin gets it ahead. Here comes Rotier in there, and he taps it to the corner to keep things alive for Oregon. Rotier at the corner again. Minute 15 to go on the power play. 10:22 to go in the game. Panthers up 3-1 on the Sun Prairie United. Cross ice for Sun Prairie, and it's the alternate captain, Otto Meyer. Dishes that time to Evan Voss. Through the center, but no one able to lay the lumber on it. Backhand clear from Rotier. He'll get a change. Shervin got to put some pressure on. Yachman now forcing it down into the corner. Yachman's got to get a bit of an opportunity. Shorthanded, sends a puck forward. Karasek wisely elects to fall back on defense. Sun Prairie drags and fires. A nice little move by Brady Pruitt. He had the first and only goal of Sun Prairie in this game, but he's not able to get that one past Couillard. 30 seconds to go on the power play, 9:38 to play in the game. 3-1 Panther advantage. Sun Prairie looking to attack. Up the left wing side, it's Knutson. Pushed to the outside by Karasek. Wrap into the middle. Gathered and cleared that time by the Panthers' Ethan Dish. 10 seconds to go on the power play. 9:15 to go in the game. Sun Prairie has not generated a ton. They get one nice scoring opportunity, but with 1 second to go, the Panthers are back at even strength. And here's Jack Klund, who just came out of the box. He can't quite get the one-handed touch to work, but following him is Easton Lindert. Lindert loses track of that puck. It goes all the way to the far corner. Pruitt there for Sun Prairie, wraps it around, trying to find Chase Rollins. Touched by Sun Prairie in center ice, but it's going to be Leatherberry for Oregon. He gives it down low and retreats back to his defensive post. 8:35 to play in this game. Sun Prairie coming up. Moving through center ice is Jack LaRoe. Oregon in their own zone, fighting each other for it. Now they do get it clear. Here's Shervin. Sun Prairie, though, strips it away. They'll dump that one deep into Panther territory with 8:13 to play. Klund to Tauschik, and now Shervin again. He's got Jakey with him. Sun Prairie the other direction. Pass through center is a bit long for the intended target. Brady Pruitt has his pass picked off, and there's a tap from Jakey. He's got to step on the defense. Jakey, face-off dot, bottom of the circle, backhand score! It is easy for me to say it. I do not know how you do it, but you cannot let Andrew Jakey get behind your defenders. You will not catch him, and he has so many tools in the toolbox to score on a helpless goaltender. He makes it 4-1 Panthers with 7:47 to go in this game. James Shervin getting the assist on that one. Jakey with the score. He's got 4 of them in the game today. Here's Shervin again, putting it down for the defense of Buskagger. Around to Karasek, 7:30 to play. Loose puck is going to be picked up by Pruitt. Tries a one-touch and able to circle around to Sun Prairie. Bottom of the circle, too tall on that one. It was Joey Tamboli. Pushes it over the net and into the safety netting. And we will get a face-off here. Face-off far side of the Panther zone with 7:23 to go. They enjoy a 3-goal advantage against Sun Prairie, 4-1 here in the third and final period. Easton Lindert's got a head of steam as he comes up that right wing side, but his pass is broken up by Sun Prairie. Pruitt across for Tamboli. Trying to turn it around that time is Caden Knutson. Knutson here works his way into the center, chopped away from it by Jack Klund. Lindert in the corner for Oregon. That one bangs off a stick a little funny. It's going to roll all the way down. We've got a hand up for icing, and that will be the call. Panthers try a clearing attempt. It's a bit strong, and so we'll bring it back to the Oregon zone for a face-off with 6:50 to play. Only one number on the score sheet for Oregon today. It's number 6, Andrew Jakey, 4 goals. 2 assists from Jack Klund, 1 from Easton Lindert, 1 from James Shervin. Panthers are up 4-1 here on the Sun Prairie United. Sun Prairie with a good look here from the circle. What a shot block from Oregon. Great job to dive in front of that one. was, I believe, Owen Tauschik. Yachman from the blue line, easily gloved by Lemke, and he'll hang on to freeze it down. Faceoff will be taken by Yachman, far side of the United zone. Stacked up on the near side are the Sun Prairie players. Shot does not get through traffic from the stick of Ethan Dish. A little bit of speed coming here for Sun Prairie, and a big hit up against the wall by Buskagger. He dumped Bode Rosel. Trying to clear it out is Dish. A lot of pushing and shoving there. Sun Prairie does have the puck. Great stick save from Couillard on a shot that got through. Sun Prairie skates over it. Rosel back down to Rollins. Turned away by Couillard, but slipped through. Somehow Sun Prairie got it up and over the pad on the far side post. And it's 4-2 Sun Prairie, it's 4-2 Oregon, excuse me. Sun Prairie not ready to go away just yet. An even strength goal for the United. We'll get the call to see who it was. Sun Prairie trailing 2 here. And it comes back into the Panthers' defensive zone. Jakey wings it along. Here we go. All right, so Mason Nesbitt with the goal, Jordan Rowles with the assist, but here comes Andrew Jakey for Oregon. Jakey, high shot, and out of play. We'll take a face-off in the Sun Prairie zone. Jakey got under that one and pushed it very high. So Mason Nesbitt, the sophomore, assisted by Jordan Rose, the junior, keeps Sun Prairie within 2 with 5:24 to play. Face-off and a shot from Jakey, easily swallowed up by Lemke. Captain Lemke doing a job for Sun Prairie tonight. Has faced an awful lot of shots. The times he's been scored on have been times when Jakey has just gotten loose behind the defense. Angled off the boards, and the Panthers try and push it down low. Sun Prairie with the loose puck. Bangs off a skate, stays in the zone. Broken up at center ice by Desmond Kingsley. Rotier trying to hustle behind the net to grab this one. Loose puck, and Rotier's got it. He's got Kingsley in the slot, but there's no way to get a pass to him. Jakey now with it. He sends one across for Kingsley. Otto Meyer into center ice for Sun Prairie. One touch is no good, and here's Jakey once more for Oregon. He'll dump and change on this one. Lemke playing the puck behind his own net, living dangerously there, and now here's Shervin. Outer hash marks. Shervin can't get through the defense of Otto Meyer. Sun Prairie across where they've got a little bit of open ice, and it'll be Myler Maughan. Maughan able to find Evan Voss. One touch, and here comes Pruitt, who had the first goal for Sun Prairie. Point for the United. They take a shot. It bangs a little bit funny, but ends up between the leg pads of Nick Couillard. That one took an odd hop right at the very end. Couillard, though, able to make the stop. It remains 4-2 Oregon with 4:15 to go in the game. Face-off in the Panthers zone. Nobody's got control. Works behind the net. Klund for Oregon, trying to get it clear. Puck's still loose back there. Now into the slot. What a save! Perfect positioning by Couillard. Evan Voss put some hustle on that shot, but the pad save from Nick Couillard keeps it 4-2 with 3:56 to go in the game. Leatherberry taps it forward. Coming forward now is DiMartino. Working around traffic is Lindert, but it's swatted off his stick by Joe Seidel of Sun Prairie. Puck works into the Oregon zone, but Klund is there. Sun Prairie tries to clear it off the back of their own man's head. Ethan Dish dumps it in for Oregon. 3:28 to play. Panthers enjoy a 2-goal advantage, but Sun Prairie working very hard here in the final minutes. Referee taken by that pass. Little move around traffic by Vilwalk. Otto Meyer up the near side. Vilwalk in the corner for Sun Prairie. Back to Meyer. Bottom of the circle. Shot deflects. Remains in play, and we'll keep on going with 3:04 to go in the third period. Panthers up 4-2. Andrew Jakey has all of them for Oregon. Puck in the slot is loose. What a tap there by the Panthers to clear it out of the zone. Sun Prairie resets in their defensive end. Quickly through center ice, intercepted by Yachman. Back to Colton Scherer of Sun Prairie. Finds Vilwalk, who dumps it into the Oregon zone. 2:40 to play. There's Vilwalk again, the alternate captain. Top of the circle. His shot is wide, all the way to the corner. Dawson Peterson of Oregon still hanging on to it. Good stick handling from Peterson. He fires one down, and Lemke's going to play it on the direction of his bench. Lemke trying to find the stretch pass for Brady Pruitt. One touch, and here they come the other way. It's Evan Voss. Voss has got a little bit of a step. His shot is deflected and up into the netting. A good aggressive call from the Sun Prairie coaching staff. The goalie Lemke pays attention. They do get a scoring chance out of it, but Oregon back checks hard, gets a deflection, and avoids the shot on goal. Face-off with 2:11 to play in this game on the far side of the Panther zone. Oregon up 4-2. Leatherberry behind his own net. Up the wall that time for Tauschik. Seidel for Sun Prairie in his own zone. Excellent pass reception by Sun Prairie, but they tap it just past their man, and we have seen that burn Sun Prairie a number of times. Some of their passing is immaculate, some of it is off target. Panthers in their own zone. Here's Jack Klun, cross ice, and finds Rotier. Rotier, a shot and an easy stick save from Lemke. Puts some good pressure on as Tauschik follows up. Minute 30 to play in this game. 4-2 Oregon in the third and final period. Stretching forward is Evan Voss. Pass finds Chamboli, who had the assist on the first Sun Prairie goal. Oregon clears it back into neutral ice with 1:20 to play. Cross ice as Sun Prairie checks up on side. Tamboli loses control of the puck, and here come the Panthers. It's Rotier. He kind of paintbrushes it. Tamboli can't quite get it with the outstretched stick. Lofted forward by Oregon. Shervin putting pressure on. Angled pass, and it's able to find Jack LaRoe. 1 minute to go in this period. A shot, a miss on an empty net, and icing is the call. I did not realize that Lemke had gone to the bench. The Panthers just missed the empty netter. Sun Prairie will leave their net empty with 53 seconds to play. It's 4-2 Oregon, and it is going to be a timeout Sun Prairie. 60 seconds for the United to figure out what they want to do here with just 53 seconds to play. This has been a heck of a game, everybody, and I wasn't sure which. This is sort of an irresistible force against an immovable object. Sun Prairie, a very defensively minded team. Oregon, a very offensively minded team. And you never know how that's going to balance out when two quality squads with very different philosophies come together like that. And Oregon, so far this season, and for a little while now, has kind of lived and died on the scoring of Andrew Jakey. He has so much offensive production. And boy, they've gotten that this game. 4 goals from Jakey, and that is why they are up 4-2. Sun Prairie, though, give them credit. They have stuck with their game plan. They have tried to slow Oregon down, tried to jam things up in the neutral zone, played very stalwart defense in front of their quality goaltender, Easton Lemke, and that's why they're still in this one. 53 seconds is plenty of time to get 2 scores, especially with an extra attacker. So as we come back from this timeout, the United are not done. And Oregon with work to do to close it out, to get the win, to stay undefeated and improve to 5-0 on the season as they begin their effort here to return to the state tournament. The Sun Prairie bench is fired up. The coaches are getting them worked up and ready to roll. Face off. stays on the dot. It's Shurevin, who else, who gathers it up, and here he comes, James Shurevin. He loses it a bit strong, able to be tapped in that time by Dawson Peterson. Shurevin tries for the empty netter, does not get the angle. 40 seconds to play as the 6 attackers for Sun Prairie come forward. The pass is too long, and it's dumped back into United territory. 33 seconds to go. Panthers up 4-2 in the third and final period. The net remains empty. Sun Prairie can't get the pass all the way to Pruitt. Battling for it is Leatherberry of Oregon. The loose puck is knocked into the zone, and here's Shurevin. He's got Peterson with him. Shurevin tries the backhand to the slot. It doesn't work, and now it's Otto Meyer coming forward with 15 seconds to go. An excellent one-touch finds Joey Tamboli. Tamboli's got to get the shot off. He fires, and it's blocked by Logan Leatherberry with 5 seconds to play. Leatherberry finding that one off of the wall. They're digging for it with just 2 seconds to go. That is how this game will end. An extremely exciting 53 seconds after the final timeout taken by Sun Prairie. Oregon does everything they need to do to close things out, and they get the win 4-2 over the visiting Sun Prairie United. That was a ton of fun to watch, and it was great to see Oregon get a win in a way that they don't always do. This is a team that's used to not only imposing their will, but having that equal goals very quickly. And in this game, they only got 1 goal in the first period, only 1 goal in the second period. It was 2-1 after 2. It was 1-0 after 1. This was a tight contest, and that's a huge credit to the defense and goaltending of the Sun Prairie United. Huge credit as well, though, to the Oregon Panther offense. They did not give up. They kept doing the things that they know work for them. And in so doing, they were able to get the win 4-2. Folks, for my 1 star of the game from each team, we'll start with the Oregon Panthers. I avoided giving it to them at our first game because I knew we'd be able to give it to them almost any game we do. I'm choosing Andrew Jakey. 4 goals in that game. A tremendous individual effort, a tremendous team effort to support him, but Jakey is the kind of guy that can make things happen on his own, and boy, did he do that tonight. He's my pick for player of the game there. And for Sun Prairie United, I'm going to choose number 13, Otto Meyer. They had a lot of guys who did a lot of work, much more spread out on their team. But Otto Meyer was a guy who was always in the mix, in the neutral zone in particular, but also on the offensive end and on the defensive end. Their alternate captain did a tremendous job playing for them. That's going to do it for us tonight from the Oregon Ice Arena. Thanks so much for joining us here on OCA Media and supporting high school athletics in our community. For my camera operator, Toby, and our director, Paul Zwicker, my name is Zach Seeloff saying so long, take care of yourselves, and take care of somebody else. Good night, everybody.